Hey guys, it's me, Brandy, and I wanted to do a quick video for you guys showcasing palettes that I think are perfect for summer. So some of these palettes are definitely my style. Some of these palettes you may or may not be able to get currently, but that's okay because even if you can't get them, you may already own them. I'm not one of those YouTubers that's going to get rid of something because you can't get rid of it. Because you guys can't get it. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the items that I have, you guys either already have, can get it, or have gotten it, or you can dupe it within your singles collection. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show you what palettes I picked. So let's get started. So let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I have 18 palettes for your viewing pleasure. So yeah, I'm pretty sure just 18. So first, I have the BH Cosmetics Avocado Toast palette, and it looks like this, and I feel like it's just bronzy enough, and it has just enough green in it to kind of do everything that I really want a summer palette to do. You can go a little bronzier, you can go a little bit, more pastel-y. I really love this palette a lot. And then it's got a couple of these shades. Let's see, a couple of them are like super special. So like we have Haas, and there's Expensive, there's like your bronze color, and then we have Extra, which is just like a deep dark green. So yes, this might be borderline fall, but I feel like it's really good for summer as well. And the BH formula for the avocado toast and the blueberry muffin palette is like really, really good. So when I am looking, look at those shimmers. When I'm looking for a palette for summer, I'm looking for either really, really, really like bronzy, smoky goodness, or I'm looking for bright, colorful, playful, fun. So we'll see that with all of these palettes that I chose. Alright, so the next palette I have is the Elysium palette with Copacetic and Basket Case Beauty. And again, this one I just feel like is like a super fun palette. It has all these really pretty like inner corner highlights. I don't know if you can see the shifts on those. And then of course all of those bright, beautiful colors you've got this blue deepening up shade, and then you have this brown, so kind of a deeper shade as well. So these create really pretty looks. I'll swatch a couple of these inner corners, but look at those. They're so pretty. Do you see that shift? So yeah, that's that one. Then I'll swatch those two shades for you. You guys already know that Copacetic has one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas. So, and then the other one could be like a spring fall kind of palette, and this is the Butterfly Kisses palette, and this is absolutely beautiful. I feel like anything purple is like totally my vibe for fall. For what do you call it? For summer. So Maybe it's not for you, but it is for me. Alrighty. And then next I have the Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dream palette. And I feel like this just has like, it almost looks like I don't use it, but I have used it. I'm just really careful with my shadows. But I feel like this is like the perfect color story for summertime. You've got like your blues, which I love blue in the summer, and you've got some really poppin' shimmers, which are gorgeous. And then you've got the gold. Look at those. They're just so pretty. Let me turn this down a little bit. You've got that blue diamond, is just such a pretty shade. So you can just, instead of buying more makeup, just go into what you have already and see what you can find that you feel inspires, you know, just the fun, creative, exciting side of summer. I mean, maybe it's not fun, creative, and exciting for everybody, but for some people it will be. And then I have this one, which I put it in here. I just got it, but I feel like this is perfect for summer. It has those bronzy shades. I have done a video on this on my channel already, but it's got these greens over here, and then it's got these peaches and like the little red in the front. And I feel like this is a perfect summer palette. This is the Natasha Denona Zendo palette. A lot of people may have gotten that, so if you bought it, I mean, that's definitely one that you could get. So I feel like the new gold palette from Colourpop would be a really good summertime palette, but I'm not going to buy it because I have the Good as Gold palette from Colourpop. I don't know if this is a limited edition or not, but this has beautiful gold shades, and I feel like it's just a better, I don't know if color story is the right word. I feel like it just has like, I don't know, more of a edited story. I just feel like it's so beautiful. This is a really good palette. Back when Colourpop was just doing, you know, the smaller 12-pan palettes all the time, and they really had like a good color story. So now I have two large Colourpop palettes, which I have the Bare Necessities, which I feel is a really good nude palette for summertime. This is really good for any season, really. I mean, you could use it for a wedding, you could use it for Christmas, you could use it for pretty much anything, but I feel like it's also a really good summertime palette. And then next I have the other one is the It's All Good palette, and this one is perfect for summertime. It's got all of these really warm colors. It's got some of the purples, the yellow. I feel like this is a perfect summertime palette. All right, so next I'm going to show you a palette that I have from Glaminatrix, and I'm going to be really careful showing this to you because the shades are not glued in, but this is a perfect summer palette in my opinion. You have these greens, you have blue, the bright pink. It's just a beautiful palette. I have done a video on my channel with this palette, but yeah, definitely a really good palette. And I heard that, I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I heard that Glaminatrix will probably be coming back with this palette, which is super exciting because when they not got rid of it, but when they stopped restocking it, it was like a thing. So next I have to put in this Terra Beauty palette, and this is the Orange Pop palette. And I feel like this is a really good summertime palette. It's got some oranges and yellows. It's even got some golds. A little bit of glitter, which the glitter for Terra Beauty is really nice. I don't know if I can, yeah, it's not gonna swatch, but the glitter is really nicely like packed into the palette. So very good little palette. The Orange Pop by Terra Beauty. Okay, so next I'm gonna do, of course, we have the Anastasia, and I'm sure a million people still have this palette. So the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette looks like this, and it's got the pretty pinks, the bright colors for summer, and it's also got like these blues. Look at that, that's beautiful. We'll swatch those three. But these it makes a really pretty bunch of looks. So I know I had to throw in some mainstream stuff. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let me wipe my fingers off. All right, so another palette that I think is perfect for summertime is from Sigma Beauty. I would say this palette's probably also good for springtime and maybe even a little bit of fall, but this palette is absolutely gorgeous. Look at how beautiful that is. It has really good shimmers. It would help if I actually like dug my fingers in there, but they are really good shimmers. I really like this palette, and I feel like the colors here are good for, look at that, they're just good for summertime. They're like perfect for summer, in my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong, and what I like for a summer palette doesn't necessarily mean it's what you like for a summer palette, right? So I mean, I urge you, go through your palettes, go through your single shadows and see what you think is going to be like your go-to for the summertime. And I know I've been loving the single shadow life lately, but if I did not have my single shadows, I would be reaching for these palettes. So next I have the IBY Poolside palette. I want to say I got this in like a boxycharm or something, and I have swatched it out. I have used it, even though it doesn't really look like I have, but this is a really nice palette. The pigmentation for IBY shadows is actually really good. Like, look at those. It's really good. I mean, I barely tapped my finger in there. Such good pigmentation. And these colors, I mean, obviously it's the Poolside palette, so obviously it works as far as that goes for summertime, but in my opinion, it really does work for summer too. Like, there's a little bit of stainage going on, and I barely had it on there. Okay. So next, I went through my Juvia's Place palettes. Now, there's several palettes that I think are summery, the newer large palettes that Juvia's has, but I decided not to put those in because I have a couple of really colorful palettes here. But if you're able to get the Walhalla 2, or if you already have it, I think that is a really good summertime palette as well. So this is the Nubian 3 Coral palette. And this, I feel like, kind of embodies summertime, just with the beautiful oranges, and you've got the coral, well, orange coral, the peach colors. You've got these bronzes here. And those I think are like just really good examples of summertime. So next I have the Nomad Marrakesh palette, and I feel like this is a really good summertime palette. I have used it. It's super vibrant. I love the colors in here. I really love Nomad's formulas. I love their matte formula. You've got like this bright yellow, and you've got a mustard yellow, and then we'll do like this bronze. So look at how bright those are. Those are just amazing, and that was like one swipe. I didn't even go back in. All right, guys, we have 3 palettes left. Let me just wipe off my hand. All right, so we have 3 palettes left. Now, I picked the Be Perfect Carnival XL Pro palette, and I like this one for summer because, like, that's so summer, right? Look at how bright these colors are. You've got the browns and the greens. You've got warm browns, cool browns, green, green, like warm greens, cool greens. And you've got the pinks and the purples and the reds and the oranges and the yellows. I mean, this is just a perfect palette for summertime. So the other palette that I chose, because I could not just pick one, is the Carnival 3 palette, Love Tahiti from Be Perfect and Stacey Marie. And as well, I feel like this is a really good palette for summer. Again, you've got the greens, the blues, purples and pinks and brown. I mean, you've just got every color in here that you could possibly want or need to do any cool, fun, bright summer looks. So there's that one. And then the last one that I chose for summertime is the Glam Light Cake palette. I really like Glam Light's formula. It looks like I haven't used it, but I have used it. I'm just, again, really careful with my brushes. I really try to be careful with my palettes. But anyways, I feel like this is a very good summertime palette. It has all of the shimmers that you could want or need. Let's see, those 3, they're just really bright, beautiful. And then even the mattes are really good. Let me swatch those for you. Let's see, I'll do yellow and we'll do purple. And then we'll do this key lime down here. So those mattes are beautiful as well. They're just so good. I'm a terrible swatcher today, but that's okay. I'm sure that I missed some palettes, and now that I'm sitting here and I'm talking about all of these palettes, I'm just thinking of all the palettes that I missed. I have a ton of colorful palettes, so you know, all of my colorful palettes, I would say, are pretty much for summertime. All of my summertime's like one of those times of the year when you can just pretty much do whatever. I mean, okay, let's backtrack on that. You can do whatever you want at any time of the year as far as your makeup goes, but I'll see that a lot of people will do summertime looks more colorful, and they'll be a little more daring in the summertime than I normally see at any other time. So those are my picks for my summer palette collection, or my summer palettes, my go-to summer palettes. So thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it so much. Please do me a favor and subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below, share with your friends. Also, go follow me over on Instagram. Probably here in the next couple of weeks, I will be doing a giveaway on my YouTube channel, which I'll do in conjunction with Instagram. so that I can give my subscribers here on YouTube something, just for being my subscribers. So I hope that you do subscribe, and I hope that you check out any other videos that I have. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.